So we're now going to talk about the next line of my tracking my thought process, my mood, and moving into orientation to better yield productivity. Yesterday I talked about even if nothing comes obvious to you in your current circumstances when you're talking to someone, later on as you go through stressors in life or just live life or do things, you will come across them. So they're worth thought. So a lot of this project helps me kind of like make me more self-aware of my feelings, make me more self-aware when I'm not doing something and I want to be productive. What I felt was a good experience today was I was able to push myself to wake up early as I ambitiously thought about trying something out. Not thinking that it would be very successful, but thinking that it had some prospects of being fun to do. So I gotta be a bit limitation was my personal funds on how of my current spending on trying to do this and seeing if I can achieve some success. So I try to weigh pros and cons. On the one hand, I have a lot of good experience in the outlet that made me enjoy it, and I don't know. It's not like I see the whole good, right? But I will probably connect well with any read that thoroughly likes or thoroughly enjoys dancing in general. um, the next thing, obviously, figuring out how to make the aspect. So I kind of scouted someone, thought he was doing okay with his project, his own project. Spoke to him, gave me some insight in relation of what he thought, his analysis on me, and I was like, it's fair, you can do that. I hold my own reservation of my thought process, and um, I don't have anything against it, so it's fine. If he's at training, I'll see him again, interact further. Um, Maybe he had some thoughts of reservation on some implication on interacting with people, but I felt that was him projecting his bias. For me, I'm pretty confident to say, look, it's not really a big deal. Um, if there are people that I need to consider their feelings in relation to interacting with them, um, I will see them. I will likely see them, right? And then that is a better form of established connection for me to say, look, if I need to make the effort for to cater something in relation to how I establish our connection to be, then likely I would. But like, I think he's overthinking. It's fine. Just give it a day. See him again. Okay, fine. I think that's one thought process. I guess I mentioned it because he said that my behavior was wrong, but I don't disagree. I don't agree necessarily. and line in lines of like the people that as well that I normally practice with, no one really sings that either. So I have nothing against it, but like just come train and like don't overthink this. Your thought process is all over. Your thought process is too attached to what I wrote. The second thing I want to say is like that drive was good. Now there is a second kind of like installment that was pushed out for me for in relation to managing your thoughts, and it's more lines of like practical thoughts. The differentiation now is like subsectioning your anxiety and controlling it in a way that feels that you can have leeway in your everyday life. I kind of come across that process with no forced stress into a situation, whether I was compelled to take an action for my practical thought of getting something done or not. Um, the implication is do it now or do it later. And then, is it important that I do it now? Then they say do it. Is it not important that I do it now? Then say okay, you can procrastinate. So it's control procrastination to control that anxiety. And the thought process behind that is generally schedule it. Schedule it, set yourself a timeline, make a planner for yourself of the things you want to do and get cross. Schedule it, plan it, and then do it. This is like you'll feel a lot better about yourself. Your confidence will build from setting these goals and getting something done and looking back and feeling good about what it is. Even you're not again. I keep saying this. It's not about saying that you're going to beat everyone else. you wanted something. You made the attempt, and a lot of people will respect you have made attempts, even if you didn't get through. And I'm pretty sure anybody that's respect you, because I would do the same, would give you more opportunities if they still feel that this is something you want. So that's where I come of lines of thought process of like. So that's where I kind of put the thought process. Sorry about that. In relation to incorporating what was sent to me and analyzing it on how to carry on my days, because your thoughts, your mind, models your behavior. And I got some other stuff that I plan to finish today, and it's relative in my head, but I'm not so constrained to the point where I need to get everything dot to the point, because it's not that I'm not in a very stressing environment where accuracy pinpoints over. Yeah, I don't need to be super accurate, right? I don't need to be too specific. High degree of sensitivity in the sense that I'm doing it from the mark. Did it hit the mark? It's okay. It's a weird way of analyzing it, but there's like, I guess that's how I was singing. That comes in lines of like whether I do something and it had the effect or not after I finished it. Did it hit the target effect on parties I would like to feel good about, and other parties I have no idea. It's just like, dude. Yeah, I only care about people that I think have I feel good about usually. Sorry.
Hey everyone, thank you for putting the effort to watch the effort I placed on making something of an entertaining video. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said before, it's not forced, but like I really would appreciate any contribution and support you give to this channel, as it gives me more motivation and more incentive to enjoy more video creating and content creation. If you find that the content drifts away at any point, you can always unsubscribe. It's no big deal. Again, it doesn't mean much. It doesn't take much from you, but it means a whole bunch of me. And it would feel great if you would just reward my efforts of trying to be positive and contributionary. Thank you so much. Bye.